Okay. Hello, everyone. Sukinode here, back to Lies of P. I hope you guys have been doing well, having a good day, having a good week, having a good month. I hope if for some reason things aren't going the way you want in life, that changes soon and things get better. And things also get better as soon as possible. But back to Lies of P, so we can finish out this game. I do want to apologize again for being so negative in the previous previous episode. And I'm not apologizing because I thought anything I said was wrong. My displeasure is just because I've come to the realization I don't like this game. Like, it's pretty, it's well put together. I think it's a cool concept and a cool idea, but I don't like it. And that's just the way it is, right? But I am going to finish it out. I'm going to do my best not to be so negative because I think that was actually just, it was uncalled for. And in all contexts, unprofessional, probably. To make an observation of me not liking something is one thing. To harp on it the way I did, I thought was, upon thinking about it, I was like, yeah, that was a lot of extra. So I'm gonna not do that. I'm just gonna get through the game. Gotta wait for the flames to disappear, or it's gonna put... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's not gonna do enough quickly enough. But it's damage I don't have to take, so... I'm gonna have to remember this area. It's been a while since I've been back here. I just needed to not have to deal with... Yeah, I needed a break. Like, I needed a break. That's why I haven't been making videos for this game. I just needed a break. But I'm gonna go ahead and push through and get the last of it done. There's not much left. And I'll remember as I go. This is another thing that well, I'm doing it again. It's just, sorry, it just gets on my fucking nerves. Dog. Good shit. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Like, I've heard and this is just, you know, just me making a comment. It's like, oh, I like challenging myself and stuff. It's like, I get it, but I guess this is more for people where the fun is in the challenge, right? But for me, I want it to be fun and be challenging, if that makes sense, because those are two different things. People who find fun in the challenge itself is different from people who are like, no, I want it to be fun, but I do want it to have some challenge as well. Those are two different things. And I think this is for people who find enjoyment in the challenge, not oh, I want to have fun, but I like that there is challenge to the fun. If that makes sense to anyone. And this falls into that category of, no, this is for people where the challenge itself is what's fun. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, you know, this is a bad game. I actually don't think it's a bad game. I think it's a bad game for me. Like, sometimes you run into bad matchups. I think this is just a bad matchup. This game is just a bad matchup for me. Oh yeah, right, you guys. I should kill you. Can I sneak up on you and get a backstab in? And to be fair, that was satisfying. Sometimes I'm not sure whether I understand that the detection of enemies has nothing to do with, I assume, actual like mechanics within the game, like sound and physics, because sometimes it feels like the robots hear you, and then other times it seems like they don't, even when they should, if they have the ability to hear you at all. So okay, glitch. I don't know why he just slid through the world there, but all right. Look, you saw me. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing for you? Bad thing, apparently. Can I reach you from here? Probably not. That would be so cool. It would be so cool if I could just hit him with the puppet string, and it doesn't pull him all the way to me, but it drops him. That'd be so cool. Well. The initiative. Okay, this went better than the last time. Resistance, ampule. Was that what? Yeah, I'm about to say, that's not what I was looking at the other time. I just needed to kill all these guys so I could even have a chance of going to get it without being fucking harassed. Yeah. Okay. Glad those vines are in the way to make this more difficult for no reason whatsoever. Oh, a half moon. Nice. Needed that. Okay. Definitely upgrade the weapon. I wish I had found another weapon that I really liked. I do really like the spear, the sickness spear, but it doesn't work with my current build, and nothing I can do will make it as good as this weapon. And of the physical hitting weapons, this one is balanced in just the right way. The starter weapon for me, right? Yeah. And I couldn't even check what weapon Victor gave me because the one guy disappeared for some fucking reason, and he probably won't reappear until after I'm done with this area. Oh, fire barrels, explosive barrels. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Is anything gonna come out of there after I blew up the gate? No? Okay. It'll probably wait until I get down there then. And I don't see anything else up here. Oh, there we go. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything, but here's a ladder up. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Oh, did I show you guys? I don't know if I showed you guys in the last video the item that I got from killing those robots with the electric axes. I decided to go and just kill them while I was doing a little bit of farming off screen at the time. And I got this, I think. The Motivity +4. Yeah, I think I got this. I haven't equipped it yet because +4 really isn't anything to me currently. So I was gonna wait until I take my motivity from 40 to like 46 and then put it on. This looks like something I don't want to fucking deal with right now. But there's a box, there's a treasure chest behind him. This looks very much like something I don't want to fucking deal with, though. Huh. I'm not going to deal with it right now. I will deal with it in this video, but I want to see if I come across a closer save point than the starter area. If I die to that thing, or whoever it is, I really don't want to have to run all the way back up here and go through all the enemies. So let's see if there's a save point somewhere around here, so that if I do die to that guy, I can just come right back. What is this way? What am I hearing? Oh, I'm hearing the guy on the bottom level through the wall.
The terms of the bargain, almost
intolerable.
Okay,
you're here for some odd reason.
I don't care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits. How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this.
Yeah, I would have rather met in the hotel, but there seems to have been a problem. What happened?
Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings.
And you had a head start.
Like, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something, since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things.
Okay.
I have absconded with treasures from its lair.
Sure.
Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero.
Okay.
That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of.
Okay. So is this so my first question is this a monster that is
You're a worthy hunter,
optional?
and it is worthy.
Yeah, here we go. So what did Victor give me? Oh. I remember this weapon. I was wondering. I saw this weapon I saw this weapon in Pat Stares At video when he was playing this game when it came out. He was way deep into the game. I came across the video randomly. Though I am an avid watcher of Pat Stares At currently. At the time, I think I had just come across the video randomly. It just popped up, right? And it was like episode 27 or something like that. And he had this weapon, and I thought it was really cool. Okay. Great sword, durability, weight, slash stab, motivity B. So we just need, so it is a motivity weapon. I just need to crank it up to A. Damage reduction rate while guarding is 70. I think that might be better than my current weapon. Yes, by 5, but yes, it is better. It has much less weapon durability though. I think it had I think it had like
You're a worthy hunter, and it.
I think it had a what was it? It was the more times you hit with it, the more damage it does, like the sharper it gets or something like that. Charge pulse cells, fable charge. And I think it's not as fast as my current weapon, but I think it's faster than the other greatsword weapons. And I remember it's cool, and I remember it looking pretty good. And this is the temporarily increases physical damage upon the successful attack. Okay, so we have, I assume, a good weapon, and then we also have an amulet that increases. Is that infinitely scaling though? Because most of the time you're only gonna get maybe 2 to 3 hits on an enemy, depending, right? Like This might be really good for the really fast attacking weapons, like the daggers, might be way better. But for the weapons that I use, I'm going to get maybe 2-3 hits at the most in between enemy attacks, in between boss attacks. Because I'm thinking of the bosses. The enemies are the enemies, but I'm thinking of the bosses. In between boss attacks, like 2 or 3 hits at most. Before I got to back off or block something. But this would probably just be better than... I can see both of these are good. I think this is good, and if this works the way I'm kind of remembering, because I don't remember exactly. I know, like, when you hit things with it, it breaks, and as it breaks, I think it does more damage or something like that. And then when you resharpen it, it goes back to looking the way it does now. But as it breaks, it's like the darker parts, the stone-looking parts, basically break off. And it's like more of the underlying sword gets revealed, and then it does more damage as you do that. And if that's the way it works, it's basically the same thing as this, just in weapon form. So if you had really, like, this would be really good with my spear that I like. With the, this would be, because it attacks so fast. This would be the better option. But because of my build, I actually think I want this weapon. Huh. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Gimme. And let's check it out. Yeah, I gotta, of course I'm gonna have to, oh, no, it's fully encased. Okay, I didn't know it was fully encased. But yeah, like, as you hit things... Ooh, it's a lot slower than I thought it was. Than I thought it would be. It's much slower than I thought it would be. Let's go test this out. Not on the guy at the top of the... well, I have to go all the way down the tower, wouldn't I? Let's go see what our enemies over here are. I am... not gonna fuck with an optional... This crow thing sounds like an optional boss. I'm not gonna fuck with an optional boss. I don't care enough. Sorry, guys. I just don't care enough. If you want me to go fight this crow thing, all of you are gonna have to put in the comments you want me to go fight this crow thing. Because otherwise, I just don't care. Let's go find an enemy to test this out on. Oh, there we go. Never mind. This is what I was hoping for. That there'd be one closer. Okay. Wait, did I just go around in a fucking circle? I just went around in a fucking circle. I came through and I was like, oh, look at that. And then I saw the air, and I, like, my brain examined the area in my memory and went, wait a minute. It's like, no, it just had me go around in a fucking circle. I may have to go down the tower then. Maybe I have to go down the tower. All right, well, fuck it. We just saved, so let's go see who our guy is up here, and we'll use this weapon and see what happens. Or is this the crow like... No, he said off the cliff, so no. Alright. Yep, you are an enemy. Are there other enemies? No, it's just you in a boss room. Cool. Well, let's go. Yeah, see, the tip broke off. Dude, this thing hits so fucking hard. Oh, no, no. Get the... There we go. Yeah, it was just slow enough, I figured. That's what we call a combo. Okay, that wasn't so bad. It just seemed to be like maybe, I guess, a sort of elite it was just sort of an elite enemy. I thought it would be like one of the fucking hunters I'd have to deal with and actually learn the fight. And the sword actually made it like... Oh, no. Okay, it's not when you grind it. It slowly rebuilds the stuff. Right, it slowly regenerates it. Okay. What do we got? Recharged amulet. Oh, what is this? Recharged. Restore HP continuously. I don't trust this. What do you mean restores HP continuously? With no downside. Do you mean 1 HP every minute? Or do you mean 1 HP every second? Somehow I doubt it. Maybe 1 HP every 2 seconds? Is it 10 HP every sec? No, it wouldn't be 10 HP every second. Is it 10 HP every 5 seconds? Memories that are useful for movement can be imprinted on the symbol to draw out special powers. This amulet was able to repurify cells and increase recovery. Was considered an innovation in the workshop. There were soon many derivatives of this amulet. Well, I've got some missing health. Let's take a look. We can get rid of the increased health one, actually, if this does. Yeah, I figured it would be very small. I was like, what do you mean by that? I think it's 1 HP per second. Because I'm like counting it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's literally 1 HP per second. I kind of figured. That could still be really strong. Like, that could still be very strong. Yeah, that could still be pretty... You guys will have to let me know. For those of you who actually watch these videos, you'll have to let me know. Is that busted? Like, is that busted? Like, in the heat of a fight, I don't think it is. But but like, as I go through like enemies in the area, my health will just regenerate on its own, and that means I don't have to use up my vials. So is that busted? I don't know. Let's see. So do I have to go fight the crow? Is the crow the boss? Or do I just need to go down the tower now? Maybe I just need to go down the tower. Okay. Let me try going down the tower. I do not know. Oh right. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to my normal weapon for now, because this one doesn't do as much damage as of yet. Fable charge, and it has the Fable is better. Huh. Where is it? 167, 141. But that's only because it hasn't been upgraded, which it can be. The weapon durability is way less, and the weight is way higher. Actually, no. Let's play with our new toy. Yeah, see, I can't do that with those guys now. Yeah, Yeah, see, I just can't because they're so fast. They're faster than me now. It's not that they're fast, it's just they're faster than me. Yeah. Oh, what was that? Yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to. It just doesn't have the speed of the other weapon, which I like. I feel like the other greatsword is very balanced in its damage and its speed. But this is definitely front loaded, right? Oh, no, back up this way. So just, yeah, all that was me opening up a shortcut. Gotcha. How are you supposed to deal with, I guess you just have to keep perfect parrying, but like perfect parrying doesn't hurt them. They'll just keep attacking and they're faster than this sword. So how, and I can't modify it. So I can't get like a faster, I mean, I wouldn't, because as long as it's the blade that's what's heavy. So that wouldn't matter anyway. Yeah, and I think if you chill out for a second, it just starts yeah, see, then it regenerates it. Yep. How to get used to the speed of it, though. This is one of the cool things in this game. I want to use it, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, in like these kinds of situations, it's pretty much unwieldy. It's completely unwieldy in these kinds of situations. But maybe I'm just not used to it. It's just me not being used to actually using the weapon and understanding how to wield it properly in those kinds of situations. All right, let's switch back to the one that I'm familiar with, and then I will upgrade that and I'll play with it and see if I can't find a good balance on how to use it. Yeah. This weapon just has the balance that really works for me. Like, I like the big heavy hitting weapons, but the problem with them is faster enemies just run all over you. That's okay. Game being weird. Ooh, I wonder if it works really well with the puppet string, but I need more energy for the puppet string though. Yeah. When you have damage and speed, you don't really need much else. When you can kill your enemy in 1 to 2 hits and you're faster than them, you win. Yeah, it's too bad I can't upgrade this weapon into like a super weapon. Yeah, and I can just hang out up here and slowly heal. Yeah, that amulet might be absolutely broken in this game. I mean, it seems slow, but not really, especially if it's always active. If I jump down, will I take damage? No. Yeah. And that's not because dodging is viable. That's because there's just enough time to do so. Like, this is simply because the game has actual, like, space is a thing in the game. That's all that is. Like, it is not Dark Souls. Oh, okay, I guess it was just, you were just coming down here for these 2 items then? Oh, that sucks. I was thinking there might be, some other, way to go, but no, doesn't look like it. So yeah, I guess you have to go fight the crow thing then. So that's the only thing that makes sense. I don't know. The crow was presented as an optional boss, but it seems to be like, no, you have to go fight that thing. Like, well then why present it as an option instead of just having it at the end of the... I don't know. Okay. Might as well go ahead and save, and then I guess we'll go fight this crow thing. Why do they want me to... Yeah, I don't know what the glove thing means. I haven't met anybody at the beginning here other than what's his name. Yeah, other than this guy, I haven't met anybody else. Did I miss him? Alright, let's go deal with the thing. Because apparently that was always the plan, but it was presented as not being the plan, and that I didn't have to if I didn't want to. But then again, maybe this is just the way and the path will split. And so maybe it is an optional boss. Yeah, I see you up there, you fucking piece of shit. Somebody stood up. Oh. I didn't lock on. Yeah, I always feel like a very fast response is necessary for those situations, and that's just something the heavier weapons just don't have. But poise, as far as I can tell, doesn't exist in this game. So the heavier weapons would be fine if poise existed. No, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not playing the idiot dog game. I'm just not doing it. Like, the dogs all seem to be rogues with really fast dagger attacks. It's just like, okay, I'm not doing that. Just come here, die, and get out of the way. There's one. There's two. In the river there. Oh, there's three. That path up there. Is that a guy with a... No, it's not a gun. Oh, there's 4. Oh, and it's one of the fucking puppets that has poise. Yeah. Nah, I'm just not going to complain about it. I'm just going to focus and get through it. I know. I want to, but it is not going to help anything. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Someone's shooting at me. Though, the tower over there. Oh, it's the archers? Really? We're doing the archery thing? Yeah. Okay, so you want me to run half... Oh, that's one of the axe guys, I think. Or similar to. Because it looks like he has looks like he has a nail bat. A bat with nails in it. So you want me to... So the game wants me to run through this while they're firing rockets at me. Yeah. Par for the course, I suppose. Alright, let's see how this is going to work. That's why it has such a... like, you can hear it. Oh, and it looks like it has a very like narrow hitbox too. So it's very televised. It has a very narrow hitbox. Will it blow this up? Yes, it will. And it reveals a bunch of enemies. Yay. I'll take the hit, it's fine. Don't take all day. Well, actually, the longer you take, the more I heal, so it's probably fine. So I don't want to blow up the boxes because it's more, well, it's got a pretty sizable, it's got a bigger hitbox than it looks like. Up. Oof, that was close. The missile itself has a very narrow hitbox. Okay. Let's wait. Oh, not close enough. Oh, still not close enough. Puppet string, best puppet arm in game, hands down. Really? That slows me down? Why? I wonder if the heavier weapon would be really good for these guys, actually. I wonder if this would be... Like, if you're not going to give me poise, then give me stagger on these big, heavy swings. Like... If no poise, then I need lots of heavy stagger on the bigger weapons. I think I pretty much killed it. Ah, there we go. Don't know if the radiant ergo fragments are actually worth it. Oh, I think the corruption actually stalled the regeneration. Oh, mother, really? Oh, I didn't think they had a good line of. I didn't think they had line of sight there. My bad. I felt like being in the corruption because I think it does damage and builds up the stuff on you. No. It should just build up the stuff. So maybe it's just because the regeneration is that slow. Yeah, I better. The regeneration is nice, but I ain't gonna sit there for like 300 seconds. Yeah. If I'm not gonna get poised, I need to get a lot of stagger. Okay, got it. Gotcha. Tough. It does help with fucking damage over time, though, doesn't it? Yeah, tough, fast enemies seem really bad for this weapon. But then again, once again, I'm just not used to it. Really? Something got in the way? Oh, motherfucker. Oh, you're a kamikaze dog. Well, why the fuck not, I guess. I mean, honestly, why wouldn't you weaponize them in that way? I should probably grind my weapon too. I feel like there was someone else up here with him. Do I need to destroy it? As long as no one was manning it, would have been the same thing. So I don't know why destroying it was a thing. Live puppets axe blade. Oh, I think it's the axe. I was wondering about that too. I was wondering if I ever get that axe. Huh. Oh, and it's a big weapon too. Motivity B. Another great weapon. Because it's damage per second. If I constantly have to guard or dodge out of the way of stuff to give myself enough time to even swing these things, the damage is pretty much negligible because other weapons are doing more damage in less amount of time than I'm doing in one big swing. Also, it feels like it's only negatives. Now, once again, this may just be because I'm not used to really using them in this game, but it also feels like the slower attack speed is just a negative, right? There doesn't seem to be any positive behind that, because once again, when I do hit, they don't get staggered or anything. So that means when I do wind up, if an enemy just decides to attack, I just get hit. And I can't take as much damage as the enemies, period, end of discussion. So, I don't know, the bigger, heavier weapons just don't seem like good options in this game. That doesn't mean that the faster weapons are a good option, but a lot of the faster weapons are also for applying statuses. And the statuses, depending on which one you use, probably are really good. So, and since you increase the damage of the status itself, being able to apply as much of it as possible, as quickly as possible, is actually good. So I would say, yeah, the elemental light weapons, yeah, really good. The more balanced weapons, like the greatsword that I've been using the entire game, also seem like a better option. Like I can't see a reason to use the bigger, slower, heavier weapons over any of the other ones. Because either I'll do as much damage in 2 or 3 swings as that one swing, or I'll do even more damage because because my attack speed is faster, I have more opportunities to attack. So yeah, I'm not sure about the heavy weapons in this game. I'm not sure that they're an actual good option. I feel like they are the weakest option in the game. Like, no matter how much damage, unless they one-shot everything you come across, if they one-shot it normal enemies and 2 to 3-shot it elites, that would be like, oh, okay. And if they did like massive amounts of damage to bosses on the stagger window, they did like a third of a boss's health, then yeah, okay. But since they don't do that, I don't know. They don't seem good. They seem like the worst weapons in the game. But more testing would be needed. I mean, I've seen videos for some of the heavier weapons, and they do perfectly fine or they do amazingly. So it might just be... Where am I going? Because I've reached 2 dead ends, so where am I supposed to be going? Okay, so through here. Because fuck you, corruption. I wouldn't be so disenchanted by corruption if your corruption was just as good. It's not. The rest of the world's corruption is just better than yours. Too soon. Too soon. Oh, it killed me. In close, see, that's what I'm talking about. If we both had poise, then the heavier weapons might make sense, because now it's a damage race. Can I kill you before you kill me? Okay. Neither of us gets staggered. It's whoever hits harder and hits faster. But poise doesn't exist in this game as far as I'm aware. So yeah, so it just makes the heavy weapon seem bad. Like, deal with you first. Okay, so the thing on your head is a bomb. Okay. Yeah, games like this just haven't figured out They just haven't figured it out. They haven't figured out how to make... Oh, didn't see that one. They just haven't figured out how to make something difficult without giving it super armor or massive amounts of health. I don't know. And I don't know how to fix that. Like, maybe I could figure out a way if I really thought about it. But it just seems like it's just always gonna be a thing. Like, either enemies are just going to... And in Dark Souls does it to where, okay, enemies get poised, well, you can have it too. And you can get your strength stat up so high, you can carry 2 great weapons and swing them around like balanced weapons. So, who dies first? You know, have fun. But this game just does not do it. It just takes that option away completely. And the reason I bring it up is because I don't understand why. Like, in what way does that break this game's entire balance? There just doesn't seem to be any trade-off for the bigger weapons, except for more damage. But more damage doesn't really mean anything in this game. It'd be different if more damage meant something, but it doesn't really. Like, unless I can kill something in 1 or 2 hits, it doesn't mean anything. And the tougher enemies, you cannot do that. So you can't be slow. They'll fucking kill you. Because they can attack through your attacks. And yeah, you can parry them. And once again, does that mean that the heavy weapons get massive stagger damage? But that doesn't seem to be the case either. So I'm just trying to understand what do the heavier weapons actually do? What is their place in the weapon hierarchy? I wasn't paying attention to my health. The thing hits so hard. See, another is like the thing hits so hard. I wasn't paying attention to my health, and I didn't think I was that low. And I feel like the situation for heavy weapons gets worse when you bring in multiple enemies. Because the more enemies there are, the worse being slow is. So, I want to believe that's exactly why in Dark Souls you have poise, because they recognize that issue. They recognize that that was a big problem for those weapon types. Whereas Lies of P just decided not to address it at all, or just decided to ignore it, or it seems like they didn't care. Like, I'm trying to understand, and this is just me trying to understand. This isn't me like harping and bitching, it's me trying to understand. So if you guys know, let me know. Like, why are heavy weapons like this? If you can't have poise and they don't stagger everything they hit, and they don't kill everything they hit in 1 or 2 hits, then doesn't that just make them the weakest weapons in the game? And why would you use them over just the better ones? Really? Both of you? Well, that worked out well. Didn't lock on. Alrighty. Not affected by the corruption at all. And then when enemies get to also ignore environmental hazards that is not their type. He's an electric type. Why can he just avoid the corruption that I knocked him into? Yeah. I get it. People want challenges. This just seems extra. So, but it is what it is.
Wow. So they do exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant. I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets, they all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel.
Oh, am I supposed to go talk to someone else about it?
What have you come to?
Teach how to clap. Teach how to clap?
Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks.
Oh, okay. There more?
Hello, my only friend. I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you. Hello, my only friend.
Oh, So there are other things to tell him. I wonder who I need to talk to about it. God damn it, one of these things. Well, actually, this is a good place to stop since I ran into the save point, because we're about an hour in. So we will stop here. I don't think there's anything I need to do. I don't need to level up. There's nothing to do at Hotel Krat. Apparently there's something to do here, but I don't know what it is. There must be something I missed. Okay, I think we are good. So thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourselves out there. Continue having a good day, good week, good month. Be safe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Later.